I think I learned a lot about myself today, inadvertently. I didn't set out to have an epiphany or this groundbreaking moment, but I feel like I learned a lot about myself. For as long as I can remember, I have been saying the same thing when it comes to Asia. I worry about money so you don't have to. It's been like a thing, all the time. There are at least four videos from last year labeled with some variation of that phrase. And it's always been true. I don't want Asia to worry about the money. I'm switching. Lord, my radio. My radio gets loud. I never wanted Asia to worry about money. So I took it upon myself to do all the worrying. So last night, at about 2 o'clock in the morning, my direct deposit kicked in, and my check was short by like 11 hours, all of which should have been overtime, and I was stressed out about it. So I emailed Human Resources, and they sent me the form that I have to fill out, and there's a whole procedure. I probably won't see that money for 2 weeks, but that's not the point. I'm sitting at work today, and I'm concerning myself with money and bills and where things are going to come from. By the way, today was a shit day at work. I don't know if I'm going to do a video about it, but I did more work today than I have in the last 4 months. Seriously. But I found myself thinking, why am I worried about money? Like, why is this a concern? Why am I letting this get the best of me? It's no big deal. And it started with the dumbest of things. My headphones broke. And I needed to go pick up a new set of headphones. So I walked over to the Metro PCS store. Then I just picked up a set of headphones. And while I was there, I was looking at different phones. It's like, wow, it'd be nice to upgrade my phone to something bigger. There it is. Maybe I should pick one up. And it's like, oh man, but you've got things to do. You can't do that. And it's like, yeah, the fuck I can. Yeah, the fuck I can. It's not that big a deal. So I'm going to stop worrying so much about money. In fact, I'm just not going to worry about money at all. Why? Because even though my check was short this week, it's still more than I used to make at my last job. And even if all my checks look like this check, it would be more than enough to sustain our household. I haven't taken into account that I'm working SAC Anime this weekend, and that's going to be some extra money I didn't even account for. I did a tax income thing. I did one of those estimators to see where I was financially, and it's like I'm going to get a lot back more from taxes than I did last year because I make more money. It's like, why am I so concerned about money all the time? It's just, I've been letting it eat me up. I've been letting it consume me. And it was one of those things that I said when I got this job. I wouldn't let money be an issue for me. I wouldn't live like I was poor. And I haven't necessarily been acting like I was poor, but I was also acting like, oh, I can't do this because I've got responsibilities. And I do have responsibilities. But my responsibilities are always taken care of. But I allow myself to nickel and dime my way through life. And I'm just not going to do that anymore. I can't. It's unfair to me. It's unfair to my family. You know, my poor son was asking for money for his birthday so him and his girlfriend could go out. And I'm like, oh, let me see what I can do. I'll try to work something out. And it's like, I can take care of it. And I know I can take care of it. So why am I being so fucking stingy about it? Why I'm, again, nickel and diming my way through life. And I'm not going to do that anymore. I went to the store and I bought a vanilla Coke. Oh, also, fun fact, I had been weaning myself away from Pepsi lately. And the other day I was at McDonald's with Asia and I got a Coke and was like, I really like the taste of Coke. I honestly think I like Coke more than I like Pepsi right now. It's weird. But anyway, I'm just going to... Oh, I went over to the store and this was $179 plus CRV, so it ended up being $199. And then he charged me 50 cents for using my card. So I spent $2.50 on a 20-ounce soda when At the store, I could have got a 2 liter for that price. But you know what? That's nickel and diming my way through life. And I'm not going to do that anymore. Like, there are always going to be things that I want. There are always going to be things that I need. I make enough money to do both. So I'm not going to worry about it anymore.